Good morning. We know that the appointments are the backbone of many businesses, yet managing them is still messy. Static calendars don't handle real availability, capacity, or last minute changes. This leads to double bookings, wasted slots, and frustrated customers. Today we'll be presenting BookNow, a real-time appointment management platform built to help organizations manage availability, capacity, and bookings efficiently from a single system. So let's see the landing page. So this is our landing page. These are the features in our system, and this is a basic overview of what we give. Now let's move to the organizer. These are the basic pages that we have built for authentication, that is register, login, and forget password. Our platform has total of 3 users, an organizer who can create an organization, users who will be booking appointments, and admins who manage and oversee all platform data. First, let's see the features of organizer. So I've already logged in into the organizer's account. So here we can see the organizer's name and their information. Here we can see the quick links, and this is the information about the business. These are the business hours, and these are the personal details. Next, we can go to the appointments page, where we'll be able to create a new appointment. So these are the few appointments that we have created. Once the appointment is created, it is in the unpublished state. And once we publish them by clicking on the three dot and then publishing, then these are shown to all the users on the public profile page. We can also share these appointments by copying this link and sharing it with others. For creating new appointments, we can just click on this new appointment button, and we can add the title, upload the picture, adding the duration for a single slot in the minutes and hours, adding the location, and having the booking type as user or resources. For example, if you own a clinic, then you might have multiple doctors. So you can just choose users and then select the doctors, name of the doctors you want to book an appointment for. And let's say if you own a turf ground, then you can choose the resources option, where you can select the turf code number 1, 2, likewise. Next, we have the assignment. Like, as per the availability of the resources or users, it will be automatically assigned to them as per the time slot. And by the visitors, it means the user or resources will be chosen by the visitors itself. And also, we can allow multiple appointments per time slot, where it will allow the users to book multiple appointments in a single row with the maximum number of appointments listed here. Additionally, we can also update the schedule of the appointment, where we can customize it. Initially, it will be based on our business hours of the organization. We can also customize it by adding the business hours or deleting them. And then we can load business hours. Next, we have questions, which are the additional questions that can be taken while booking an appointment. We can add a new question where we can say, what is your concern? And it will be the type of short text, long text, radio button, and there's more. So let's choose short text and make this question as default. Okay. Next, we have options where we can select if this appointment is a paid appointment or a free appointment. If we select it as a paid appointment, we'll have to enter the price. And this will be directly paid by the user while booking an appointment. Also, the user can select the cancellation window. If the appointment is paid, then the organizer will have to set a cancellation window where in that duration only the user can cancel his appointment. Next, we have the description of the appointment. Lastly, we have miscellaneous, where we can add the introduction page message and confirmation page message, which will be shown on the public pages for showing all the appointments. Additionally, we also show the preview of the appointment page here so that the user can see his data and the appointments, how it will be shown. Next, we can see the booked appointments, where all the booked appointments by the user for the organization's appointments will be displayed here. So we can see the total number of appointments and the total revenue, where we can also see the confirmed and pending appointments. Additionally, we can see all the appointments here, and on clicking it, we can get all the details. We can also cancel the appointment by clicking on this button, where it will also notify the other user about the cancellation. If the appointment is paid, then we can also see the payment made by the user. And if it is free, then we can see the free appointments. We have built this page where we can add or manage the resources. So we can just add the turf code 1 or 2 and the capacity, as in how many multiple users can book the same resource at the same time. So let's say 1, create resource. Next, we have teams, where we can add members to our organization, as in doctors in the clinic. Here, if the user don't have an account, then his account will be already created. Next, we can see the payments tab, where all the payments are being shown. Also, we have integrated Razorpay, where we have just added a single button to connect Razorpay in the settings. In settings, we can find the general options, where we can update the organization details, the business hours, and we can also connect Razorpay. So here, once we click on this reconnect Razorpay button, it will redirect me to authorize page for the Razorpay account. So once I authorize it, I will allow this platform to manage my payments on Razorpay. So whenever there is a paid appointment, the user will be directly paying to the organization instead of the platform. Now, we have also built in-app notifications, WhatsApp notifications, and email notifications. For in-app notification, we have this small icon where we can see all the unread notifications. Next, we also have a profile page where we can update the personal settings for the user. We can update the phone number, save it, and also add the notification preferences. Also update the password. So this was about features of organizers. Now let's move to the users. I've already logged in to the user's account. Now, once the user is logged in, he'll be able to see a screen like this, where a user will be able to see all these quick links, upgrade his account to convert his account to an organization, or see his account details. Let's see if the user wants to book an appointment, then he can click on this book appointments button. Here we can see two organizations created. Here let's select DevAlly. This is a paid appointment. Now let's book a free appointment, where I'll click on this book now button. Here I can see the appointment details. Next, on the step 2, we can select the date. Next, and now we can select the time slots available. We can also see what is the capacity of the time slot, where it will be dynamically updated as per the bookings. One slot is for 30 minutes, so we can see the difference between the slots is 30 minutes. Next, if we select any of the slots, we can see the one slot and 30 minutes of the duration. Next, we can provide the additional information. Let's say, what's your concern? None. Additional option, additional notes, any. We can confirm the booking, and this will create a new booking into the appointment, and it will notify the organizer that the appointment has been booked. Now I can see this appointment has been booked, and it will also send a confirmation to me. Now I can see all my booked appointments. So in this page, I'll be able to see all the appointments that I have booked for myself. So here I have 15 upcoming scheduled appointments and 2 cancelled appointments. So here we can see all the list of the appointments. Once we click on it, we can see the details and we can cancel the booking. Where if the appointment is paid, as I said, it will check if the cancellation duration or cancellation window is satisfying the condition or not. Similar to organizations, we also have an in-app notification, WhatsApp notification, and email notification for the user too. Additionally, reminders for the upcoming appointments to the users using WhatsApp and email notifications. Now, as per the problem statement, it was defined, and as the real-world problem states that the system should be real-time and it should be shown all updates in real time. So let's say if I go and take this user tab on the left side and the organizations tab on the right side. So here, if I go to the book appointments page, and on the organization side, if I go to the appointments page, where I can update the appointments, and here let's go to DevAlly's organization, which is this organization. Okay, let's say if I want to unpublish this appointment because it is a random appointment, so I can just click on this 3 dots, unpublish it, and this will be removed in real time from the public URL, from the public page also. So this is how we have implemented the real-time availability of the data while building a very scalable and secure architecture for our application. Additionally, while building the UI, we have entirely followed the wireframes provided by the problem statement. Now let's move to the admin part, where the admin can view all the users, all the appointments, and manage them. I've already logged in to admin. Once the admin is logged in, he will be able to see this type of interface, where he can see the total users, new users created in 30 days, last 30 days, the organizations, total bookings, revenue this month, completed, and pending. So here we will also be able to see recent activities. And now let's go to the user management. Now let's move to user management, where the admin will be able to see all the users in his system. Now we can see all the users with their role and their organization, where all the members are also listed. Now we can see the status is verified. That means they have verified their own email. Now we can also remove one of the user by clicking these 3 dots and deleting the user or view details for checking the details. Now let's move to the report and analytics tab, where the admin can be able to see all the reports of the system. Here we can see total bookings, completed, average booking value, and cancellations. Additionally, we have also added the graphs for more interactive user interface. We can see the top organizations by booking. We can also export the reports and insights in the PDF or CSV format. We can save it and view it or share it. To summarize, our solution focuses on reliable appointment management with real-time accuracy and flexibility for businesses. We have designed and implemented the complete system architecture ourselves without depending on third-party backend services, strictly following the given wireframes and requirements.
We have also developed an entire desktop application. It has each and everything which we have implemented in our website. It has everything. It has all features like dashboard, appointment management, resources, and user management, and even reserve integration for all the 3 users. Our main purpose of building this is to provide a faster, more responsive user experience that operates independently of the web browser, allowing for smoother multitasking and often access to critical data.
Thank you for your time. I, Aryan from DevAlly, signing off.